Democrats should stop looking at the investments we want in our society as in a one-to-one ratio. The fact of the matter is, I asked, Brookings and then two other think tanks did a study of the Biden crime bill. And they showed, literally, that for every dollar spent in the Biden crime bill, communities save, depending on the community, $6 to $12. You got to invest money to make money. You got to invest money to save money. And literally, they lay out, we'll get you a copy if you're interested in it, a copy of the report. And it lays out why. When you have more cops in the street and you're putting that money on, there's less carnage as a consequence of crime. There's less payback in terms of emergency room services, incarceration, a whole range of things. What we Democrats should start doing, and our Republican friends use this as a one-to-one ratio. They came along and said they created the deficit expressly for us not to be able to money to spend on social programs. That's the reason they created deficits. They know these deficits are being created. They didn't think it was not going to happen. But, so what do we have? We have deficit hawks, and I got the scars on my back to show you. I voted to balance the budget. We actually balanced the budget. I was, remember, Biden, Grassley, Kansas, Casabom, zero funding, all those things. I mean, I've made those votes. But if you look at it today, what do Republicans want us doing? And they want us arguing in the context of that because the deficits are high, we may change their tax cut, but it has to go to reducing the deficit. It can't go to investing in the community. Imagine if we could, by investing in early education, increase the prospect by 50%, that the dropout rate would be reduced by 50%. The cost of savings for society in measurable dollars would dwarf anything that we invested. Now, the hard part here is, A, being smart enough to make the argument, but B, having the academic and economic argumentation to be able to prove the probabilities of the case you're stating. And that data is available. But we don't think of it that way. You know what I mean? We either talk about it in, this is the right thing to do, so we're going to do it, and we'll see what happens. Or we say, no, I know we want to do it, we can't do it, we got to cut the deficit.